Hi, I'm Mazzei, and I wanted to take a few moments to speak to all of you and give you an update on what's been happening with the Rainbow Delegation. This is the second, I think, State of the Delegation address. Sounds very fancy, I know. Recently, what's been happening is there's been a huge increase in requests. There was a popular YouTube channel called Lesbian Answers where they gave a shout outs to the Rainbow Delegation, and they have about 20,000 subscribers. And so as you can imagine, suddenly one day there was a huge increase in the amount of requests coming into my email. And on one hand it was extremely exciting, and on the other hand it was very intimidating. So you may very well be receiving this email and this video before I actually have been able to respond to your request. Rest assured though, we are going through every single request and responding to each of them in turn. And been working very, very hard to make sure that all of your requests do get filled. I actually have with me so far the envelopes going out tomorrow with the postal service. So please be patient, but I will be responding to all of you, and you will be getting your wristbands that you requested. One of the great things about the new increase in requests is the Rainbow Delegation has gone much, much more global. And I remember when I first started this whole campaign, people asked me what my dream was. And I said, well, I'd love for every person in the entire world who was supportive to have a wristband. And of course they laughed, and I laughed. And it's not exactly coming true, but it's definitely closer. We've been getting requests from as far away, I have my little list here, as Slovenia, Finland, Poland, Hong Kong, Singapore, Portugal, Brazil, of course Canada and United States, Brunei, and Mauritius. I had to Google a couple of those, so feel free. And been getting some really, really awesome emails from people. I wanted to share with you one of them. This is from a young man who said, at the time I wrote my first email, this is a second, I honestly didn't think my friends would want wristbands, not to mention want to wear rainbow-colored wristbands, because we live in a small town where LGBTQ people generally aren't really accepted. And I also don't want them to have to take a lot of shit for my sake. In parentheses, the only gay person I know in the town is myself. It turns out I was wrong, though. So I'd really like to change the amount of my wristbands from 1 to 7, and this is from Lenny in Finland. And so it's really awesome to see people like Lenny finding out how supportive his circle of friends really is, and it's really amazing for me to be able to get them all wristbands. The reality, of course, for this campaign is that since the wristbands are free, funding has to come from other sources. And so I wanted to take some time to really thank all of you who have stepped up and have sponsored this campaign. It has been extremely helpful, and I'm very touched to see all of you get so passionately involved. Most of the funding recently has been going towards postage because that actually is quite expensive. So now that the wristbands are running really, really low, I'm needing to make another order for the wristbands themselves. And each order now with the demand runs between $2,000 and $3,000. And so what I'm asking is that there are 200 people that are watching this video out there somewhere that are willing to step up with a $10 sponsorship of the next shipment. I myself am actually going to be able to sponsor $500 when hopefully my check comes in next week. So cross fingers. So that's taking care of 50 of those. So if there are another 150 people that are willing to sponsor those $10 to help with that next shipment, that would be absolutely fantastic, and I would very, very much appreciate it. It's really great to be able to get all these wristbands out to people from all across the world. And I thank you for helping us to be able to do that. What I've been thinking about is, since we do have a global reach now, I'd love it if everyone could see where everyone else is located with their wristbands. And so if you could each take a picture in front of maybe a landmark or something that is recognizable, or a sign that says welcome to, like I live in Clovis, it'd be the welcome to Clovis sign. Not horribly exciting like the Eiffel Tower, but it would have to do. and then post that on the Facebook group wall and maybe send a copy of it to me to my email, matt@rainbowdelegation.org. I'm hoping to compile photos as well as stories from all of you and eventually put them together into some sort of a publication, which I think would be absolutely fantastic. Another thing is, let me reach down here. We now have bumper stickers. Okay, so if that's something that you'd be interested in, please contact me and let me know. Since I would like all of the funds to be coming in to go directly to wristbands, I am asking that if you do wish a bumper sticker, that there is a suggested donation of $5 each. However, if you are completely unable to do so, let me know and we'll see what we can do. I'm really, really loving talking to all of you through the email, and if you're getting an email response, it is from me, and I'm reading every single email. I wish I could have, a pen pal correspondence with every single one of you, and hopefully I will be able to continue to speak with you all. It's really exciting to keep in touch with all of you. But please be patient with me and know that your emails are being read and will be responded to, and that you will be getting the wristbands that you did request. So thank you so much for all of your patience, thank you for your support, and thank you for wearing your wristband daily.